Hey, this is Brook. I've got this Electro Harmonix B9 organ machine. Organ machine, right. So I've sent this back to Electro Harmonix maybe 4 times? I don't know. I lost track. Because it works when it's engaged, but when it's bypassed, there's no sound. Either I'm doing something wrong, or I don't know. But I just got it back, so let's find out. I paid at least 3 times to get it fixed. Okay, here's good. Bypassed. Sound. That's good. Now hit the... That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, let's just go through the sounds. Yikes. The first one. Setting, well, there's a dial. You can click through 9 different organ models. First organ, fat and full. Set everything at 12 o'clock and... Boy, that clicking is bizarre. Well, it says right there's a click button, or a dial. I guess you can dial it out. I didn't know clicking was a thing. Okay, that's click off. All right, here's modulation. Let's check it out. Less modulation. Sounds fat and full, just like the preset. Let's go to preset 2. This is called Jazz. Let's try it. There's that nasty click. Take it out. Let's click out. Click in. I don't know. Let's try modulation. I'm going to take the dry out. Add more organ. And you can take everything out. Here's more dry. That's cool. You can make it dry. Nothing. Organ. Or combine. You can mix it. I hate that clicking sound. All right, let's go to number 3, gospel. I would switch to my neck pickup. That might help a little bit with the click problem. Gospel. Now we got number 4, classic rock. More modulation. Less. kind of cool. No click. Now, full click. Man, that disturbs me greatly. I've been through a lot with this pedal. Just all I want is a little bit of organ sound once in a while. Just when I want a little keyboard effect. Come on. All right, here's bottom end, number 5. Yes, that does have bottom end. That's too muddy for anything I'd ever need, but nice to know it's there. Next is octaves. Octaves. What octaves? I don't know. Here's click. Ah! Modulation. Man, this thing does sound pretty bad right now. I don't know. I think it's kind of like one of those, you ever have a piece of equipment that just works one day, the next day it's horrible, next day it's mediocre, you put it away, you break it out, it's wonderful, try it again and it sucks. Some things are like that. Moving target, number 7, cathedral. God, it's loud. Let's try modulation. Crank up the, I'm going to take out the dry, crank up the organ. Seems to be all over the map, but here's some dry. All right, I could use that. Number 7, cathedral. Here's number 9, continental. And that's the one I usually use. Let's try the modulation. And the click. Whoa! What the? Alright, that seems to work because when you turn up the modulation, it gets faster. When you turn it down, it gets slower. Click. Let's just turn everything on 5, which is something, or 12 o'clock, something a reasonable person might do. Okay, that's the one I kind of like, is the continental. All right, there's one more, bell organ. Yuck. More click. Less click. Yuck. Modulation. More organ. Less direct, whatever, dry. More dry. I don't know. Sure. I think I just like the continental, or maybe the cathedral's kind of cool. You know, tell you the truth, this thing was free for me, so I don't mind sending it back to the company like 4 or 5 times, whatever. I don't remember. It just sits for maybe a year, and then I'll like Does it still not work? And then I'll plug it in, then it works. Well, I don't know. I'm sure I've sent it there at least 3 times and paid for it at least 3 times to be repaired, which is $25 each time plus shipping. But I'm not going to complain that much. It was free, and it does kind of work, and it's cool for a couple of sounds. There's a lot of annoying sounds, so it's kind of like, it's almost easier just to plug into your amp and play than mess around with pedals. Look at all the time I just wasted here. I'll never get that time back. But I do use this on one of my new songs that I've got going in my studio, so it does sound pretty good on that. It's probably the Continental patch. Yes, that's the Electro Harmonix B9 organ machine. It might depend on if you're going DI, plugging into what do you call it, a interface, or like an amp simulator, or different amps, maybe some pedals, maybe compressors and so forth. I'm sure this little champ is kind of not the greatest for high fidelity, but I just want it to work, and I don't want to have all these conditions that it might work here or it might not work there. Just like, come on, give me some organ sound. I had brought this to some blues jams with a really good organ player, and he's over there playing. He's a very calm, nice person, very good friend, and he's over there playing his organ, and he has no idea what I got cooking over here, and I step on the pedal, and I'll look over at him, he looks at me, I'll turn it off now, but, I'm just messing with him there. So, yeah, some people get offended that, hey, man, that's not a guitar sound, that's an organ sound, and, like you're breaking some rule. That's fine, sorry. Hey, I got 1 copy left of our new album. There's the back side of the jacket. I'll show you what the vinyl looks like. This is pretty much sold out. I do have one I'm just kind of hanging on to for a minute, but Missing Fink Records. Monster A Go-Go, Surf Zombies, side B. There's side B. You saw side A. It's got the Missing Fink logo guy. Missing Fink. That's great. That's our label. The guy that runs it, his name is Johnny Fink, but I call him Mr. Fink. You got to show respect, right? I say, Mr. Fink, could you please let us know what we got to do to get our CDs or our cassettes, which we're going to hopefully get cassettes. We've got CDs in motion right now, getting CDs done, and we'll get another shipment of vinyl. These were just our initial. This is just a 1 panel. It's not a jacket, so we will get the proper jackets done. But at this point, we're kind of over it because this record took a long time to get out. We're just like exhausted from jumping through hoops, and it might have been easier just to put it out ourselves, but the label is very cool. They put out a lot of records. It's a 1-man operation. A lot of the delays were our fault, and but it's done. It's out. It should be available for streaming and downloading. You can download it from our Bandcamp site. Maybe look up Surf Zombies Bandcamp if you want to maybe stream one, listen, or download the whole thing. That's exciting. I see the notification comes up when we get a download. So anyhow, I just thought I'd tell you about that. Surf Zombies, Monster A Go-Go. One of my favorite songs is my song. It's called Bouncing Baby Bones. It's fun. All right. Maybe I'll break down a couple of those songs sometime. All right. So thanks for letting me tell you about the B9 organ machine. you know, nothing comes easy with rock and roll. You got to work for it, and I'm willing to work. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to put in the effort. I hope you are too. So keep practicing, and don't get sidetracked by equipment and guitars. Just concentrate on the notes. That's number one. A lot of times we get distracted by guitars and amps, and it ends up eating up all of our time. So be careful about that. Take care.